What is up, my mega thick subscribers? Welcome back to another wonderful video. In today's video, we will be talking about who is the thickest SpongeBob character. This video won my last poll, and to be honest, I'm not surprised, because you are all perverts. If you want to have a chance to help vote for future videos, make sure you keep an eye out on my community tab, right here on YouTube, where I always post polls for you guys to help vote. Now, without further ado, let's find out who is the thickest SpongeBob character. SpongeBob SquarePants is an animated series created by the legendary Stephen Hillenburg. It is currently running in its 12th season, and throughout those 12 seasons, we've seen our fair share of butt cheeks. And, naturally, the question arises on everyone's mind. Who is the thickest SpongeBob character? Now, to keep the video at a decent length, I've decided to only look at the main characters in the series. Because let's be honest, I don't really want to be looking at animated ass cheeks all day. To start off our research, we are beginning with everyone's favorite bipedal sponge, SpongeBob SquarePants. Now, SpongeBob is our main character, which the title of the show suggests. A lovable, witty, and clumsy little sponge, he's been working at his favorite restaurant ever since episode 1, which is the Krusty Krab. Now, the Krusty Krab sells the Krabby Patty, and if we were to look at the episode Just One Bite, we can see the effect that the Krabby Patty has on the thickness of people, as Squidward is seen eating way too many and becoming very thick, which I will get into later. Now, if we think about it, someone who is working at a restaurant 24/7 must be eating the product. Yes, if we look at SpongeBob, he is square, and that does not necessarily lend itself to a round, thick buttocks. Although this is true, he still puts up a fight by ensuring his Krabby Patty diet. SpongeBob's thickness level, 8.3 out of 10. Next, we move on to our good friend Squidward. Squidward just generally hates life, especially when SpongeBob and Patrick are around. In reference to the previous photo of Squidward, it is important to note the difference between thick and thick. Now, with a K, it indicates a traditional size comparison. Now, with a C, on the other hand, it is used to refer to someone with a favorable, voluptuous features. Now, in the photo of Squiddy, he is clearly thick with a K. Any other photo of Squidward being thick with a C has been proven to be photoshopped for Instagram. Squidward's thickness level, 3.2 out of 10. What a shame. Next, we move on to Mr. Krabs. This man is a greedy businessman who only cares about two things in life: money and jean shorts. In the episode Burst Your Bubble, SpongeBob walks by to see Mr. Krabs washing his car to some tunes, while wearing some lovely jean shorts. Now this is good because it gives us a clear view of the potential thickness of Mr. Krabs. Now, if we were to use the boombox in the image as reference to get an idea for how thick Mr. Krabs is, we will use the average size of a boombox, which is about 30 inches wide. As we see here, each cheek is about one boombox, making Mr. Krabs certified thick. Mr. Krabs' thickness level, 9.1 out of 10. Next, we look at Mrs. Sandy Cheeks. Well, to get it out of the way, yes, her last name is Cheeks. Does this mean she is thick? Well, if we refer to some of the photos, it is clear to see that she has what is called a diaper butt, which means that no, they are not very thick. Although this is correct, we must consider that she is a female main character. Now, being female can lend itself naturally well to being thick, but not as much as you'd think. Sandy's thickness level, 7.9 out of 10. Next, we look at Mr. Plankton. You may look at this evil genius not to have very much thickness in comparison to the others, due to his natural small size. Although that may be true, we must consider the thickness in a size ratio. Plankton is about 2 inches tall, and if we look at this picture, then it must be someone's birthday because he has some cake to offer. Mr. Plankton pulls his own weight. If we were to compare the size and scale, he is quite the thick little organism. Plankton's thickness level, 7.2 out of 10. Now, finally, we move on to Patrick. Where do I even start? Is it that he has a daily butt workout that he uses to keep his glutes in tip-top shape? Or maybe it's that in the SpongeBob movie, he does a flyby with a flag tucked in his cheeks, sporting one hefty set of lady lumps. Either way you spin it, those cheeks speak for themselves. Patrick has been portrayed as a thick starfish ever since the creation of SpongeBob's best friend. The only fair answer for Patrick's thickness level, 10 out of 10. Well folks, there we have it. Our definitive answer on who is the thickest SpongeBob character. Disagree with my answer? Well, why don't you do some research yourself, but just remember to delete your search history. Thank you for watching.